about to bust it open. Well, he ain't really busting it open because he the dude, you know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. But I got that little tingly feeling down there, so I'm ready to go. Like, I'm all revved up. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm telling him, like, I'm scared. Please go slow. I'm texting the group chat tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a woman. He's inching in really slowly, and it's hurting. The more and more it goes in, about to shed a freaking tear. Like, it hurts so bad. That's where the insecurities come in. I started like crying. I'm like, you're gonna leave me. You're not gonna wanna be with me. You're gonna go cheat on me.
Okay, so YouTube finally got me for my intro song, so y'all are just gonna have to enjoy me talk. You are my African queen. The girl of my dreams. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Did I even say that right? You know what? Alright. I had one job. Hit that bell. I'm watching. What's up, gang? Before we get into this video, make sure you guys go tap in with my Instagram, repost this video, and tag me, and I got you with a shout out. Also, I know y'all peeped that P.O. box sitting there in that bio. Don't be afraid to send me stuff, and I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna post you. I'm gonna shout you out. Now, let's get into this banger video. Yeah!
What's up, everybody? If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jerry, and you're watching Life with Jerry. And I'm back again with another banger. Yo, what's up, y'all? So, before we get to this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, give this video 250 likes, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, follow me on all my social medias. They're always in the description box and on the screen. And without further ado, let's get into this banger video. Yeah. Y'all, so as you guys can see by that title and that thumbnail, today I'm coming at y'all with a how I lost my virginity story time. Now the gag is I filmed this video last year in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, but you know what I'm saying, y'all still have been like blowing me up. Every time I like ask you guys to ask me questions, every time I do a live Q&A, y'all just always want to know the story of how I lost my virginity. So I'm gonna give you guys this story again one more time. I'm not gonna cap, I may tell the story differently, not like add stuff that didn't happen, but I do remember more now than I did back then, because I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, which is like real crazy, but about the situation, and I started remembering stuff, and it's just a lot, okay? So I may say some stuff I didn't say last time. If you didn't see that video, it's okay, because I'm about to retell the story right now, today, right here, right now, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, if y'all want to see me do more story times on my channel, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you like videos like this. And yeah, without further ado, let's for real get into this banger now, okay? Yeah. So I feel like I'm a better storyteller now than I was back then. So I'm gonna try to get straight to the point, straight to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna give you guys a little background on the situation, on who I was with at the time and things like that. And then we're gonna get straight into how I lost it, how I felt, all of that good stuff. I do also want to do a few disclaimers. I'm not in any way, shape, or form condoning sex before marriage, condoning sex at a young age. I'm not saying go bust it open right now. All I'm doing is telling you guys my experience. I did lose my virginity at a young age, but it was completely my choice, completely my decision. So yeah, you know, if you can wait, please do wait. It's really not all that great. But if you can't, I mean, I'm not your mama, I'm not your daddy, so I'm gonna just digress and not put an opinion there, because none of my business, okay? This video is gonna be talking about like sexual content, adult content, I guess sex, you feel me? It's gonna be talking about sex. So if that's uncomfortable for you, it's an uncomfortable topic, it's something you don't want to hear about, click off this video and watch some of my other videos, because this one may not be for you. That's it for my disclaimer. Save the rest for your mama, because I don't care. And without further ado, let's get to it. Yeah, I lost my virginity at 16 years old. I was I want to say sophomore, junior in high school. 16. I think I was about a junior in high school or a sophomore. I don't know. But I was in high school. I wasn't a freshman, no. I want to say I was a junior in high school. I think I was a junior. I don't know. But I was 16 years old when I lost my virginity. But I started dating the guy that I lost my virginity to before I turned 16. So yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we were dating for quite some time, a couple months. We were at the stage where we were telling each other we love each other. He was always at my house. We just kick it like in the living room and stuff. He was the first guy I ever introduced to my mom, to my family, to my grandma. I met his family. I actually really loved his family, I'm not gonna cap. But yeah, he would always be at my house. There was a point in time where I started going to his house when he had moved and stuff. Even before he moved, I was going to his house just a little bit, not a lot. But he was like my first, you know? I want to say my first love. I definitely will say the first I lost my virginity to, but him being my first, I didn't do everything with him as far as sexually. I just didn't feel comfortable to after I found out that he actually wasn't a virgin. Yeah, disclaimer, he told me that he was a virgin before I lost my virginity to him, but after I lost my virginity to him a couple months down the line, some things was going on between us, and I found out he basically wasn't a virgin when I lost my virginity to him. So I thought we were both virgins going into this, like, oh, we both about to bust it open. Well, he ain't really busting it open because he the dude, you know what I'm saying? But we both about to lose our shit. You feel me? Like, this is a step we're taking together. I'm so excited. Like, you're taking my shit, I'm taking your shit. Like, that's how I felt. But come to find out later, that's not even how it was, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. I mean, shit. But yeah, so he wasn't a virgin when we lost it. Spoiler. So yeah, that's a little bit of background story. I felt like I was really in love with him. Like, I felt like, bro, I felt like my world was gonna end when I lost him. Like, if y'all don't even wanna know, like, bro, I went through so much with that guy, like so much. I have so many stories, but I don't wanna be telling them all because, bro, people are nosy. People be watching me on some weird shit, and I just don't got time for the drama when I don't mean it in that way to start up anything. So I may not tell those stories. I don't know. But yeah, that's a little background between us. You know, we used to do the little matching shit, the little couple shit. Like, I ain't gonna cap. If we was in the era now, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we was in social media back then for real, we would have been goals. Like, we probably would have went viral type shit. Like, we was cute as fuck. I ain't gonna cap. We was like really doing our shit. You know, shout out to me because I was really pushing that issue. But yeah. Anyways, that's the background story between us. I'm not gonna name him because really this story only kind of involves me and him anyway. So I'm not gonna give him a name because there's not gonna be hella characters for y'all to be trying to remember who's who. So we're gonna get into the night where everything went down, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can't fully remember if we planned on doing this. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know if I told you guys if we planned on doing this or not in the last video that I did giving you guys the story time, but at this moment I don't remember if we planned this or not. I just know it was one night he was at my house really late. His mom was coming to get him, but it was like when she got off work and stuff like that. So we were chilling in my living room. At that point, like, we have been teasing each other for months. Like, we've been teasing each other. At this point, I don't even know what sex is. I mean, I know what little finger in is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap, like, my legs, you know what I'm saying? They was closed, but, you know, a little finger got in there or whatever. You know, a little two-piece or whatever. So, at that point, like, I kind of knew, like, okay, I'm ready. Like, you know, I don't know if anybody else experienced this when they were a virgin, but like, bro, I was so horny. Like, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, I was so freaking horny. I'm like, at this point, I'm in love with you. I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life. You know, dumb shit, dumb thinking. Like, bro, I'm like, I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life. Like, I might as well bust it open. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with it. We're gonna be married Sunday anyway, right? You feel me? Like, that's how I'm thinking about it. So I had on this dress. So I had on a dress, I had on underwear. I can't remember what he had on. I think he had on jeans, or did he have on shorts? Was it after practice? I can't remember. But he was at my house, it was hella late, and we couldn't do it in my house, basically. Long story short, we could not do it in my house. It was not going down in the crib tonight, okay? But it was going down tonight, but not in the crib. So basically, we both agreed at this point that we're trying to like bust it open. I'm trying to bust it open. He trying to, you feel me, get in there. Like, we trying to do this thing. Like, we trying to go ahead and do the do. You know what I'm saying? So we like already agreed on this. My granny's in the living room with us, but we like hush talking, you know, just really plotting. That's crazy. Like, we was really plotting out here. Like, bro, what? But yeah, we was really plotting. We in the living room just like, you know, chopping it up, planning this shit. He like, okay, you got a blanket? Because I'm like, I mean, okay, so don't judge me. Before, I used to be scared to tell this story because I didn't want people to judge me on where I lost my virginity. But honestly, at this point in my life, I could care less. Like, I really don't care what y'all think. I was young, dumb, naive, and so much more. But shit, it makes me, and that's on period. So it was a little staircase. It was a few staircases in the complex that I lived at. But this particular staircase where we ended up doing it at was in the front of the apartments. I would say the back, but I lived in the back, so it's not really the back. It's the front of the apartments. We called it the exit, and that particular one, nobody really went up and down those stairs. Everybody went through the other one, like closer to where I stayed. That one, like, people went there to smoke and shit, but most of the time people stayed like down at the bottom of the staircase. We was like in the middle or towards the top, damn near. So nobody was gonna walk in on us. Thankfully, nobody did walk in on us, because somebody could have. I ain't gonna cap. Like, people going through there at the most unexpected times. But yeah, so he like, you got a blanket or something? So I grabbed this like brown blanket that, this is gonna sound so bad. My granny used to use it, but it wasn't, I mean, it was her blanket, but she gave it to me, so she stopped using it, so it was mine now. So it was not really her blanket. It was pretty small, I'm not gonna cap. That shit was kind of small. Like, at me now, like, I'm not even that tall, but it wouldn't cover me all the way. So we grabbed the blanket and we told my mom and granny that we're going outside just to talk, chill, get some air, you know what I'm saying? Sit outside. That's why we had the blanket. We was like, it's cold outside, so we just gonna like snuggle under it, talk and shit. So they let us go outside or whatever, so we go over there. It's about to go down. We already know what we're going over there for. Like, no questions asked. We already know what it is. It's about to go down. It's about to go the fuck down. And I'm motherfucking nervous, but I got that little tingly feeling down there, so I'm ready to go. Like, I'm all revved up. Okay, I'm ready to go. So we get to the staircase, and I'm like, wow, I'm just looking at myself like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, this is where I'm about to lose my virginity. And I should have known at that point, like, he wasn't a virgin, because I feel like if he was a virgin, he would care also where he's losing his virginity. Then again, he's a guy, so he probably don't give a fuck. Honestly, at the end of the day, he give some pussy, so he really don't give a fuck. But I feel like also, like, if he dead, like, cared so much about me, I feel like he would have told me like, nah, don't lose your shit in here. Like, this OD, you tripping. Like, we can find some shit, we can do some shit another time. Cause I mean, there was like a time where I did sneak him in my house. Like, it could have happened then, you know? But I feel like he was just ready to go. Like, I feel like it was just so many like signs that show like, okay, he's done this before, basically. He don't give a fuck where you lose it. He don't give a fuck about how your first time is. He just wants them. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. It is what it is. You live and you learn. I mean, I'm only getting older. Like, I'm gonna make mistakes. It is what it is. So we laid a blanket down or whatever, and you know, I'm nervous, so I'm telling him like, I'm scared, please go slow. Like, I've heard so much about this. Like, at this point, none of my friends are virgins. Like, they always have these talks, talk about it, talk about the experience, talk about all this shit, and I just be left out like, yeah, sounds fun, you know? Oh my gosh, sounds like a great time. Wow, you know, must be nice. Wow, I'm the square. But I was okay with it, because it's like, it's my decision. Like, I'm choosing to not lose it, but damn, must be fucking nice, you feel me? But at this point, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go to school tomorrow. I'm finna have some shit tell my bitches. Shit, fuck it, I'm texting the group chat tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a woman, bitch. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's that time. Like, it's about to go down. This is crazy. So, we laid a blanket down or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He laid me down, and I'm just so scared. I'm so shy. Like, at that point, I was really insecure in myself. Like, so much shit was going on with me. Like, honestly, I mean, not like I ain't going through hella shit now, but so much shit, more shit was going on back then. Like, I was insecure, hella shit. So I'm covering my face, and like, I'm just shy as fuck. Like, and I'm just telling him like, please, please don't hurt me. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Like, this is about to hurt. Like, I'm so nervous. But he was so, I'm not gonna lie, he was so calming. He was so sweet. He walked me through everything, which is another sign that he's done this shit before, which kind of made it a smoother process for me. I'm not gonna cap, because we both weren't freaking out. I was the only one freaking out. He was kind of just being the level-headed one, calming me down, walking me through shit, you know what I'm saying? Which I really appreciated. Like, I was like, wow, this is sweet, you know? Like, this is like, you know, like, we're dirty as fuck for doing it in here, but like, this is kind of romantic, you know? Like, real G shit, you feel me? So I was just like, wow, like, I really love this nigga. Like, you know, at the time, I'm like, wow, I really love this nigga. Like, this nigga is really like, wow. So he's like just calming me down. He's like, we don't have to do this if you don't want to. Like, if you're scared, it's okay. Like, I can wait. Like, we can wait. And I'm like, nah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Fuck it, I'm ready. Just go ahead. Stick that shit in. So I didn't take my dress off or nothing. He just scooted my little underwear to the side or whatever. I mean, we did foreplay. I ain't gonna cap, we did do a little foreplay. I can't remember if he ate me out or not. One thing I can say is we did not use a condom. Please use condoms. Please practice safe sex. I ain't gonna cap. I'm a different story, but it's just based on like the feeling for me. Like I just don't like, me personally, I'm not going to have sex at this point in my life. I done had my whole phase, you know what I'm saying? But at this point in my life, I'm not going to have sex with you if I don't know that you have nothing. Like I don't know that you've been tested and all the shit. I'll get tested with you. Like we gotta be really, like not really rocking, but you feel me? We gotta be at the point, we gotta have an agreement to the point where if some shit go down, like for example, I get a baby bump, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be here. Like you ain't just gonna walk out on me. Like you ain't gonna be no deadbeat baby daddy, nothing like that. Because I personally, me, based on my preference, I don't like the way condoms feel. I'm not saying I don't use them, because I do, but if I had the choice, I wouldn't. I'm just gonna be honest. Like if I'm in a serious committed relationship, I'm not using them. Like, you feel me? Like type shit. But use condoms, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, use condoms. Y'all don't understand how much shit I've been through from not using condoms. So use condoms and practice safe sex. You feel me? Especially when you're first losing your virginity. Whew. But yeah, we didn't use a condom. I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm giving you guys my story, my tea, the real shit. You feel me? Real deal shit. Yeah. But yeah, we didn't use a condom. I'm not gonna care. We did not. But you live and you learn. Luckily I didn't get pregnant. I didn't catch anything, so that's all glory to God. But don't be like me. Don't do what I did. But yeah, we didn't use a condom. We did foreplay. You know, I didn't give him head. In my whole relationship with him, I never gave him head. So that's what I mean by he was my first for a lot of things, but at the same time, he wasn't my first for a lot of things. You feel me? So yeah. So he sticks it in, and that motherfucker hurt, boy, and it didn't even go all the way in yet. Like it's just, he's inching in really slowly, and it's hurting. The more and more it goes in, that shit is hurting and hurting, and I'm just like, fuck. Like I'm really tense. Like I'm really fucking about to shed a freaking tear. Like it hurts so bad. And I think he only did a few strokes, honestly, a few. Because I couldn't handle it at that point in time. I could not handle it. I couldn't do it. It hurted so bad. It felt good, but it hurted really, really bad. Like it hurted more than it felt good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was my first time. Like I was tight as shit, boy. Like only thing that's really been in there is some fingers and barely, you know? So I'm just like, wow. This shit hurt. Like this is not it. Like this is not what it's all hyped up to be. Like what the fuck is this? This is ghetto. I don't like it. -1 out of 10 would not recommend. It's how I felt at the time. So he was like, I can stop. I'm like, please stop. Like I can't. Like my eyes are watering up. I'm about to cry. Like it was bad. Like it really freaking hurted. And afterwards, I'm not gonna cap. That's where the insecurities come in. I started like crying. I'm like, you're gonna leave me, you're not gonna wanna be with me, you're gonna go cheat on me. All this shit, like all these insecurities is coming up, and I'm just, it's just this wave of emotion over me. And he's just so calming. He's like, no, I'm not. I love you, I'm with you, da da da. You know, blase, blase. And I really did appreciate that. You know, like that was an experience to say the freaking least. So we grabbed the blanket and stuff. We grabbed everything. At that point, his mom was basically like pulling up, and we was like, wow, perfect freaking timing. So his mom was pulling up, so we went to go grab his stuff, put the blanket in and stuff. I walked him down to his mom's car and stuff, you know, said goodbye and stuff. Got in the shower when I got back in from walking him down, and I was bleeding, but I think he popped my cherry a little bit at that time, because later on in my life, my cherry really popped for real, like all the way, I think. So I think like he kind of popped it, but not fully popped it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then after that, we kept having a lot of sex. I ain't gonna cap, we did have a lot of sex after that. But it started to hurt less and less the more and more we did it. But I personally feel like if I go a really long time without having sex, it hurts the first time, it goes back in anyway. So it's kind of just like, you know, but that was my experience. I don't know if what I just said made sense, but if y'all get me, y'all get me. I don't really want to elaborate on that. Like if y'all have questions, I'll elaborate later. But yeah, that was my freaking story on how I lost my virginity. The more so summed up, summarized version without all the ums and all the sidetracking. I was straight to the point, so I hope you guys appreciated that. But yeah, that's how I lost my virginity. I hope I didn't leave anything out. If I did, just check out my video from 2020, because it probably, you know, talks about maybe more, because I ain't gonna cap, back then I talked a lot, so it probably covered a lot more. But that was like me putting on important information in, honestly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot from it. I don't know if it was educational, you know, bug it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I don't have to refilm this again a third time, but we'll see, because I get new subs all the time and you guys ask new questions and stuff like that. And I mean, after a while it's like after a while it's kind of like, okay, I can't keep referring y'all to last year's video. Let me just go ahead and make an updated version, period. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I love you so much, Jerry Yang, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Let me leave you on a quick positive note. Beat your face, not people. Bye.